All I knew is I did not want to die a claims adjuster. If I had her, y'all would have had to have had a closed casket funeral, because the last words coming off my dying lips would have been, damn! And the look on my face would not have been appropriate for public display, especially if you plan to have kids at the funeral. I was determined that a claims adjuster would not be the last thing on my resume. There would be no obituary stating Maurice Kitchen was a claims adjuster for 35 years. So, in 2003, as my 52nd birthday was fast approaching, I determined this be the time for me to make my break to freedom. And I did. Now, I left a 25-year career as an insurance claims professional. At the time, I got a brand new company car every 3 years, or 45,000 miles, whichever came first. I didn't have to pay for insurance, didn't have to pay for gas, didn't even have to pay for car wash, maintenance. I had an expense account. I got great benefits on the job. I had a 401k, I had profit sharing, pay wasn't too bad. And at the time I was living in an $800,000 house in Baldwin Hills with a beautiful woman who was a corporate executive who was making well into the 6 figures. But at the end of the day, Maurice was still a claims adjuster. That wasn't working for me. So I left all of it, including the beautiful corporate executive. That was hard, but I knew that in her logical mind, she would never be able to understand what I was about to do and what I had to do. So I was out of there. You know, I graduated high school. Well, actually, I graduated college in 1977 with a degree in mass media communication, whatever that is. And I was a pretty good writer. Yeah. And that's what I wanted to do with my life. I wanted to write. Came out to California, and for the next 25 years, the only thing I was writing were reports in my claims file, going in and out of courts, dealing with mandatory settlement conferences, mediations, settling claims in complex, what they call complex bodily injuries and fatalities. For what? I wasn't doing anybody any good, because most of those claims were frauds anyway, so what you can say. Anyway, like I said, for the next 25 years, the only thing I was writing was claims report. And the most creative writing I did was when I turned in my expense report every week. So, like I said, I left the job. And I cashed in all of my profit sharing, and I put it in on, let's see, I produced a play that I wrote, Dark Legends of Blood. It was a murder mystery musical. And started off in a nightclub doing the play. It was set in a nightclub, so it seemed like a natural thing to do. We left there and went down to the Los Angeles Theater Center. And at that location, the NAACP Theater Awards Committee came out to review it. Next thing you know, I won the Best Directors Award in the competition. It's not a competition, but for the award ceremony. The play won Best Musical Direction. It was Best Director, which was me. We were nominated for Best Ensemble and Best Choreography. And I like that. We went on and continued to do that particular production. I moved it to the Wilton Theater. It was a 2,200-seat venue. We came in there 1 week after Prince had played there. And just for the fun of it, around that same time, I started an a cappella doo-wop group called Renaissance. We specialize in street corner a cappella singing. But like I said, that was just for the fun of it. Next thing I know, come the summer, I'm in Dallas with Garland, Texas, opening up for Kool and the Gang, 65,000 people strong. I'm on TV doing interviews, left there, got on a boat, did cruises to the Bahamas and all the Caribbean, came from there. I mean, it was just incredible. opening up and on stage with some of the biggest names in the business. I'm on stage with, I'm in the studio with Stevie Wonder's jamming. We had a great time. And the acapella group basically took on a life of its own. It's a thriving career. I mean, I'm living my dreams. But at the same time, going back to my writing, I now have an original sitcom that I've produced. Well, I haven't produced, but it's in consideration for production. And I have another play that's under consideration for production in China. So life is good. And I'm gonna go ahead and finish cooking. I don't have enough for everybody, but I'm having a good time. I don't have any regrets. Like I say, if I had died broke, it would have been okay, as long as I can do what I got to do and what I'm happy doing. So I'm okay. I'm okay, and I never look back. All right. Thank you for listening. Y'all come back now. You hear?